Welcome to Takeover Tuesday. Corey here has been showing us his sweet nunchuck skills. Show us some more of those sweet knifing skills.
Not until you do this with me, John.
Yeah.
He says not until you do
That's right, ladies.
Great.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I lost a bet. You guys are awful supporters of John and big supporters of Corey. I think it was absolute BS.
Let's take that down a notch. So let's talk about how they're great supporters of Corey. And that's a big deal. So
is that a big deal?
Good point.
It is. Do you see this lovely shirt with my big bald noggin on here? This is a big deal for me, John.
Okay,
I've never had my face on a shirt before, and you all made it possible. This is a big deal. Thank you all, and thank you for getting John to wear it.
That's right. I have to wear this all week for every live performance. Tomorrow I will be on Shop Talk.
Oh yeah.
And I will be wearing this shirt.
Is that what was
Thursday I will be
decided?
doing the same thing on New Guitar Thursday, and yeah.
Nice.
Hey, welcome to
job, guys.
Takeover Tuesday. It's a special one. That's why we got Corey in here. We're going to be going through so many instruments. Once we get started, it is going to be blazing through. Please tell us where you're watching from, what you're checking out. Trent is here, running camera, and Hinkley is here, staring at a screen. I don't think she's doing anything right, really, guys. I think
Hinkley's doing it all. She's at the command center right now.
Exactly. I'm at NASA or whatever. I'm Houston right now.
You are Houston?
I'm who they tell they have.
Man,
a
I started
problem
watching.
to, okay.
Have you seen that movie, Fly Me to the Moon yet? Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's on Apple. It's about the PR moves they had to use for NASA on the flight to the moon. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
My wife's
I'll
a big
consider
conspiracy theorist, and she believes that
Oh.
it never actually happened. And there's some supporting
Really?
of that. Supposedly this is based on true story. Yeah, she believes that it was all filmed on a soundstage. There's a lot of people that believe
There's a lot of people that believe that one. I mean, to be fair, I think of all of the...
That's the only one she really does believe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, good. I was about to say...
That's silly goofy.
She's in all
Might
the
want to
way.
get a little concerned if we're talking about some flat earthing or something. Yeah.
She's not there.
Okay,
no,
good.
No, this is the one where she's like, guys, it never happened.
Okay. I mean, I'll give her that there is quite a bit of evidence for that
There
one.
is.
But I don't
and
believe
Fly Me
that
to the Moon
personally.
may even bolster that a little bit. Just saying.
Well, I don't believe that. I think that we did go to the moon.
Well,
Either
You know what I
way-
believe in? I believe in acoustic guitars,
Thank you for bringing
and I
it back
believe
around, Corey.
that if I'm careful, I may not cut myself. Although I have been playing with this a lot. So.
I believe that also. All
Yeah.
right.
Wait, what do we need to
so
talk about before I
agree.
tell them about what we got going on here
Absolutely. First things first, guys. Welcome, everybody. Clint, I saw, was the very first comment.
I thought it was me again.
Clint said
Not-
hello from Arkansas. No.
Not me.
Tex was in here early as well. He's here from Melting, Montana, is what he says. We're here from Melting, Missouri, pretty
Hey,
much.
it's 70 degrees
It's
outside,
beautiful outside
guys.
right now, absolutely.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Let's see. Dr. Robert is in here. I see him. Says
J-Runs.
howdy. Mark Andrews,
Dr.
hello
Robert
from
loves J-Runs,
Denver.
Corey.
Okay.
If I have to
yeah.
wear the shirt, you have to do J-Runs.
Well, I'm going to do a C run.
Nope, you're going to do J-Runs.
He said, I guess I imagine the t-shirt would just be a big picture of Corey's head. That's wild. That's what Dr.
that
Robert
would have been
says.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Where's the shirt with Jason? Tex says that you guys should wear a Jason
Yeah,
shirt.
Jason's
and I
convinced
agree.
that Corey, since he's the winner, should
And if
have
you
to
guys
wear
like
a
these
picture of
shirts, you
Jason's
can
head.
actually get them online.
Yeah.
I need to
Limited
link
batches.
them. I'm going to link them in like 2 seconds. As soon as
Okay.
you guys start doing stuff, I'm going to go link them, okay?
Yep.
Let's see. Welcome in, everybody, though. Alex is here. We do have some mandolins. Alex?
Yeah.
We do.
Be happy to know that.
Some good ones,
Let's
too.
see. What else do we have going on here today? Let's see. There's a lot of... I want to say real quick also, before we get way too deep into this, thank you, everybody that shows up before our live stream.
Yeah,
That
they're
leaves
awesome.
all of these really nice comments, because that's what I'm going through right now. There was a lot of people here, and that's just really, really nice to see. So thank you guys so much. Rich says hello from Brighton, England, that is. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Brent, I see. Bent, this is the first question that I see. Bought a D28 Authentic age today. What are your thoughts
Didn't
on
buy
that
it from
guitar?
us?
Didn't buy it from us.
Oh, we
he's,
had the best one, too.
he's from
We do have a
Norway.
really-
He is from Norway.
We do have a really good one in right now.
It's so good.
Dude, the aged are sweet. They're so
Congratulations.
good.
Yeah.
Congrats.
The aged ones are really cool with the aged saddles and nuts and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Found out some news. We got a video coming out about it, but totally different finish in the aged ones than the non-aged. But you didn't know that.
Is it not a
Different finish formulation.
Different.
so we don't know what it is?
Oh, I know what it is. I can't tell you.
Oh, so you can't tell me or you can't tell them?
You'll
Well,
find
if
out
you're
when the video
subscribed,
comes out.
if you're
Yeah, if you're
subscribed
subscribed
and you
to the
have the
videos,
little bell
you'll learn.
notification, you'll find
Yeah.
out immediately. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, going
I'll
on
like
from
and subscribe.
This a little bit more. Vince got here early as well. Says hello, guys.
Hey,
it feels
Vince.
like
Hey,
it's been
Vince.
forever. It does feel like it's been forever. It's been a whole 2 weeks without a takeover, I believe.
It's been a hot minute. We've
been a second.
had some apocalyptic weather in Missouri lately.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or relative to Missourians.
Welcome, everybody in.
I want
Let's
every
see.
live show to be with Corey from now
Oh,
on.
yeah.
This is going to be my favorite.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and get started, guys?
Hey, can I start with today's PSA? Hey, guys, if you got kids that are in school, can you train them not to beat up their teachers? I just sat in an emergency room for the past 3.5 hours with my wife who got beat up by a child because she couldn't fight back. You're not allowed to fight back. Did you know that? They won't allow you to fight back against these little kids.
I didn't know that.
Hurt bad enough that she had to go to the hospital today, and I sat in the emergency room with her, jacked up her back and whatnot, and she's going to be all bruised up and messed. So guys, hey, if you got kids that beat up on adults or other kids, let's fix that, okay? That's my PSA for the week. It's pretty important, I thought.
Okay, going off from that, we do have your wife, by the way, in the chat. She says, our
there you
family
go.
needs shirts to wear around the house to mock John.
All right, that's great.
Really thought he was going to win. So I think that she's going to get an entire...
That's BS.
I got your wife and
think
kids
that's-
on my
that's
side,
BS.
John.
That's absolute garbage. Garbage.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is such a good day for me.
All right, good.
All right.
I'm glad. All right, here's what's going on today. Today we got in 3 major brands here of great guitars and mandolins. We had the new Laureates here. Some of them are already all of them online right now. I believe all of them, right, Trent? Most of them. Okay.
Some of them are next door in our shop right
Some of them
now.
we're not going to be able to open up in here, but I will tell you about them. So the new Laureates are here, new finishes, new body shapes, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We also got a big batch. Oh, there's my daughter Kylie. Hey Vicky, tell Kylie to call somebody else. Anyway, we got in Yamahas. Those are really cool, including LL16s. We're going to be opening those up.
Some of my
live.
favorites.
And we got a mess of Eastman stuff that has been a long time coming, including some extremely rare models. My kids do collectors, and there's the super rares, ultra rares. These are ultra rares. There's some ultra rares inside these boxes here. So we can go through all those numbers today.
Some stuff that's never been seen before, right?
I've never seen them. And stuff that has been seen before.
Something no one's here. And now, are we doing this by brand, or are we just kind of picking stuff up?
Let's just start grabbing stuff.
Do you want me to
Honestly,
pick stuff up too?
Somebody wants
Sorry, guys.
to.
I went away to go try and get these shirts, by the way, up because I totally forgot to do that. But I'll have
I'm
the
gonna
shirts
start with
linked in here in
one.
a second.
You think of one that you want to open up.
Okay.
Leaving the really ultra rares towards the middle end.
All right, but let me know, guys, what you want to see, if
Yeah.
anything specific, by the way. So please let us know.
This one is super cool.
Go ahead.
You ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead. We do have some
right.
questions, but let's go ahead and get to this stuff.
So this is the brand new Laureate DR70 in the new Sunset, not Daybreak finish. This is brand new. That one's really cool too. Not a Laureate. But this one first, 12 fret dreadnought done in this new Sunset color. Rosewood also has herringbone trim now that they didn't have before on the Laureate. So herringbone has been added on the Sunset finishes. These are all fantastic, all solid guitars. I like this 12 fret already.
Yeah. So these are brand new, right? They just released these at the NAMM show. So it's a 25 inch.
Yeah, it's gonna be 25.5 inch.
So full scale.
Done
12 fret.
12 fret.
Okay.
Dreadnought, all solid. Some really cool deep mids that are extra on this. So anyway, let me tell you what's going on. They've added this year, we have this new color in the Rosewoods. Also, you can see all of the models now are available in mahogany, which I hope we have a couple of mahoganies over here. Sunset, Daybreak, and Naturals are now the colors. And then we added 2 new body shapes, the 12 fret Dread and a 12 fret triple O, which is really great as well. rosewood and mahogany variations on all the guitars. And now 3 different colors. Super great, sounds great, plays great. This is a really good guitar, and I'm all of them come, by the way, with pickups. They're going to have the, come on, help me out here.
It's a hi-fi pickup.
Good job,
Yeah.
hi-fi. That's what I had. So anyway, that one will price, and this is, I believe, online right now. That was going to be $14.99 in the LDR 70E. Which one did you grab?
I grabbed an LD60E.
That's
natural
brand
top.
new, natural mahogany. Mm-hmm. Sweet.
So these are Sitka tops with mahogany back and sides, and these are pretty sweet. These are this is a 14 fret model though.
Yeah, you can get them in all. So we're gonna have all of the various
Yeah.
different ones. Mahogany now gives you all 5 body shapes. Yeah, 5 body shapes.
These are great.
Yeah.
I love how responsive and like resonant these are. They're so like they just pop.
All right. So this is going to be cool. This is my next one. I'm keeping in the Laureate run here. This is another super cool, and I think we've got this in rosewood and mahogany. I think we have both the 12 frets in both styles.
Alrighty. If
This-
you guys don't mind, real quick, because we got some questions. Sex is asking, what's the neck profile like on those?
These are going to be just like
Alvarez?
the other Laureates. They have a very soft V
Yeah, very
shape
soft.
to it. Very nice. I love this neck shape Alvarez has been doing. All right. This is an LT60. So mahogany backsides. 60 is going to tell you it's a mahogany backsides. Sunset finish again. This one, though, is in a triple O 12 fret guitar.
This is sweet, man.
It is cool. This, I think, is going to be one of the most popular guitars out of the new Laureates. Now, the mahogany versions are $12.49 for this guy.
It's huge.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It is. They look great. I love the new Sunset. By the way, it's one of my favorite colors of any finish that we saw at the NAMM show this year. And I think we've got a pretty broad range of all the models in stock and hopefully online already. If they're not already on there or you're curious about one of them. We've actually had 3 emails, I think today alone, about the 70s and the 60s that are coming out. So everybody's very interested in these. Now that they're online, you're getting to
I
see
think,
them.
Trent, you got them, right?
Is this a mahogany backstrip?
There is a small backstrip in there.
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't
a
notice
really
that.
it's like a really
Super
light
fine.
mahogany backstrip
Yeah.
that separates the 2 quarter sawn pieces. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
I dig this a lot.
Interesting.
Huge low end.
I think you mean book match pieces.
Book match, or yeah, there you go.
Heck yeah.
I ain't a loop
I was like,
here.
they're quarter sawing these.
It's the same thing. I knew what he was
Nah.
going for. I just wanted to help him out. I didn't want you guys making fun of him. That's what I didn't want.
They're gonna do that anyway.
All right, so as
All right.
you guys can see there, real quick, by the way,
Go
the
ahead and grab
links
that,
to Corey's t-shirts are in there.
anniversary.
You too can look like you beat John. You too can look like you have 2 thumbs and beat John. So that link is there.
This is
Welcome everybody that just now joined us, by the way. We're doing a full unboxing of all this stuff. If I could real quick, if you want to see anything, let us know, guys, and I will relay that to these 2 dudes.
there you go. This is an LF 70E from the Masterworks. This is one
Herringbone
of the
blacktop.
Yeah. That's what this is. This is a Laureate too. I thought this was something different. It is Laureate. So they did come out with blacktops too. I forgot that they did that. And on this one, we've seen the 70E before in a natural and a daybreak. Now they added a black to the finish on this. Again, all the same specs, all the same as the other series, Laureate Series 70s, Rosewood. Now with blacktop, and I think that one looks really good in their folk size or OM size guitar. Very rounded top end. I forgot I had this in blacktop. So
It's a
I
great
was
looking
confused.
guitar.
I thought this was one of the 60th anniversaries. Did you see also a new? I don't remember this being this way. Look at the volute on the back here.
Yeah.
Is that different?
I don't
Am I the
know.
only one that
I don't
just
know,
noticed
but
that just
it's kind of there's no, is this a volute still, or is
It's
it just a
still a volute.
rounded?
It's not a diamond volute, but it is a volute. Yeah.
So I don't know. We might have to go back and go to our records, our archives.
The archives.
I love the archives. All right, so along with those, we had the LD60. You showed that one. LD70 herringbone. This is just a standard 14 fret dread. I'll show this to you as well. Like I said, I think there's some mahoganies also in the Sunset.
There
color
is, yeah. We have those next door.
Good.
All right, and then I have a couple of questions. I like that Dr. Robert pointed out that he's really liking these new soft cases that a lot of companies are coming out with. I think these are some pretty nice ones.
These actually
on the
have a
Alvarez
firm
ones.
base to them
Yeah.
as well. There's actually some stiffness to that.
Yeah, it's kind of foamy.
Yeah. So
I agree,
look
though.
at
These ones
volute
are really
on here
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
This is the LD70. Same guitar, 14 fret.
I love this sunburst.
I do too.
That's awesome.
I really do.
Yeah.
It's my favorite of the burst
What-
we
what-
saw at the NAMM show.
Sunset?
They're calling it Sunset.
Sunset,
So
okay.
you had Daybreak.
Okay.
This year we added Sunset.
Sunset.
So,
All right.
Okay, yeah,
Jack,
sunset's morning. Okay. No, wait, no, that's evening.
That's
it is evening.
Okay. Daybreak is the beginning of the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're breaking into the
day
day.
is breaking,
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
You got it.
All right.
I got it. Times
All right.
clocks.
Jack
Yeah.
H says, guess who just bought an RK36 from TAS to go along with his D28?
Yeah.
Jack H did. Corey said it will ship today or tomorrow. Cool.
That's right. That was yesterday, right? I think picked up. I was
I have
looking
no
at the runs. I think at 36.
Yeah.
35s and
Awesome.
RK36s are back in stock, and I've got more of them coming too. So we're pretty excited to see that. So good job.
So, somebody did bring up, what
ahead
are
and
the
open up
shirts all
that guy.
about? So if you guys have not seen yet, we did a guitar challenge. There was a Corey video. There's a John video. So
All
you
right.
can follow each of these two dudes
I
on their
won.
journey
While
through NAMM.
Corey is opening this, I want to address this situation. Okay,
Okay.
here's what I want to do.
What do you think is the
Here's
reason
what
why you
happened.
lost?
We had a
Get ready
because you
for
guys set it up.
excuses.
That's why. That's exactly why. And you guys didn't help me. Here's what happened. Me and Corey were sent on a mission at NAMM to pick 9 of our favorite guitars in 3 categories. 3 in each category. We did under $1,000, I think, and then 1,000 to 3,
Yeah.
and 3 up to 6, I think, was our limit.
Are you saying there was collusion?
Yes, you cheated.
I didn't.
Anyway, we picked all of our favorite guitars. We discussed them. We challenged. It was a big run around this whole deal. Came back. We discussed what our favorites were and our best in show. We all created a list. And then it was your guys' job to vote who had the best list and who came out. You can have my great space over here. Who had the best list? And here's what happened. You guys didn't support me and vote for me, and I'm very hurt. You know why? Because Hinckley was pushing everybody to not vote for me. She would get on all the forums, all the comments, and all that stuff, and she'd be like, "Don't." So.
Cry me a
Love
river,
that.
John. What do we got
So
here?
the loser had to wear the other person's face in a T-shirt for a week, and that's where we're at. You're a little high.
So
You know what to do. I don't know how
So
to
you
do
may
it.
already, have an answer to, the conclusion, but you can still watch that and join along with our adventures. It was me and you on a team, John. Why would I
know
ever
you
do
still
that?
you still skunked me.
I really thought that you were gonna win.
You sandbagged me.
I didn't.
There you go. I think we're pretty close. All right, so I'll tell them what it is while you serenade us with beautiful melodious tones.
Melodious.
This is the new FS5. The 5 now has been changed to being a gloss finish, and I think it was a welcomed add-on. These ones, the 5 is right. Are these the Japanese add-ons? Yeah, the 5 is.
Yeah.
So these ones are built in Japan for Yamaha. Has the ARE technology, also the new gloss finish. I think it really steps it up from the 3s dramatically, from not just being One's built in China and one's built in Japan. This one now steps it up even further by adding the gloss finish. And now we have that here. So we got these in stock. I got 2 of the FS5s. We will have 2 FG5s very shortly too.
Well said.
So there you go.
All right. Very cool. Real quick, fun that this is really fun that I get to tell you this news, John. Vicky said John just got off the phone with Kylie and she officially has her first job.
What?
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, did they hire her? I can't believe it.
Apparently.
Somebody is hiring my kid, guys. If they only saw her bedroom. Oh my God. Can I borrow your knife? Where did I put my knife?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, fine.
I have no idea.
Go ahead and
Do you
open
really?
up that guy, that triangle there.
Here you go. There's a red one.
Okay, going
So Kylie
on from
Kylie
that.
can't take care of her room, but she is going to take care of little people. That's great.
Cool. Joe Jonas, I'm assuming not actually Joe Jonas, but that'd be really cool if it was, said, did my Eastman E40
You don't think we are selling to the Jonas Brothers?
That'd be sick if we did. Okay, real quick. He said, did my Eastman E40 MRTC arrive today? Foreshadowing.
Maybe we'll show it here in just a
Foreshadowing it may
minute.
have.
Yes, we did get a couple, one more of those in. I've got more. I'm going to tell you more about the Madagascars here just very soon.
Cool. And please leave some questions, guys, if you have any. That's what we're here for. Let's see.
These are great guitars, and
the
we've been
sound
waiting on
hole-
these to be back.
This is an interesting one. Is the sound hole on the Yamaha slightly larger? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's
it
standard
is.
size. This might be, by looking at it. I may be wrong on this too. This is, he's just handing it to me. This is an LL16. This is one of the most popular Yamaha guitars, especially for their Dreadnought style guitars.
This is a solid point. Delane says you didn't pay her to clean her bedroom. That's the difference. It's the
I tried that,
monetization
by the
there.
way.
Oh, okay, well then.
She has,
Well then, never mind.
She has a Greenlight account that's supposed to pay her for her chores if she gets them done. Guess what? Every single week it gives me a notification. Kylie did not get her chores done. You don't have to pay her. By the way, I hope she watches this. She's going to be so mad at me. Can you imagine, Corey, when you were 16, if your dad was on YouTube spilling all your stuff about your home life, would you be
I would go
mortified?
to, sometimes I would go to my dad's shows that he would play, and he would embarrass me in front of people there. So that felt like a big deal to me.
Isn't that
then.
weird how at 16, that stuff absolutely mortifies you and just like made you, like, because like Kylie's not, none of my kids are very easily embarrassed, by the way. But when it comes to stuff that I do on the internet or talk about them, all of a sudden it's just like, this is the worst thing that ever happened. So
That just means you're a good dad.
all right, so this is the LL16M. We got a LL16R2 as well, I think, in that other triangle box. I don't think we necessarily have to open that one because we got a lot of stuff to go by. But if you guys do want to see it, we have that, the standard LL16. This is an LL16M. These have Engelmann spruce tops, ARE treated as well. I do believe, no, they're not. Just they are just voiced, and they sound great. The three-piece necks. I'm losing my touch, Corey.
I don't have one.
I just felt like doing that for some reason. We have this now in 3 variations. We have the black,
Yeah.
all black. We have the mahogany, and now we also have the LL16s. One of the most popular. We haven't had one in. It's probably been since November.
It's been a little while.
I want to say. So there you go.
These are a fan favorite.
They are. So those are in stock now. So we covered Alvarez. We've covered Yamaha. Now we're getting into our Eastman ones. Are there any comments? Let me tell you what
Yeah.
we got, and then you can handle comments while I tell them what we got.
Sure, go
All
ahead.
right. So here's what we got in here. You guys tell me what you want to see. First, I have an E40 OM TC Sunburst E6 SS. Something very special in that box that I can't tell you about yet. But you need to hang around for it. E10D TC. This will sell today. There are 3 people waiting. Nobody has officially said they're going to take it, but the first person that calls in will have it. So we have an E10D TC in stock right now. E4000 TC SB, as talked about earlier. That's really cool too. That one's sold as well. The MR is next door. E10 SSV. So varnish back in stock. I love those guitars. Actually, I just played one. I don't know if I haven't got to talk to you guys
These
since.
are some of my favorites that Eastman makes.
This last 2 weeks ago, my daughter was in a talent contest. I backed her up. We did Taylor Swift, and I took my E10 SSV. I put a pickup in it, and that's what I played with her. I love mine. AC 630 BD, that's the big blonde jumbo. E10 SS TC. Mandolins, we got some mandolins to talk about. Looks like these ones are upside down mandolins. But we have an MD 815, a MD 515 CCTV.
Huge.
MD 515 Limited, which is the black top Adirondack spruce top.
Those are sweet.
Yeah.
I thought that they were done with those.
I found a few more.
It has been a hot minute since we've seen those.
I've been, I go in there and I find stuff in their inventory list that they forget that they have. And I'm like, I'll take some of those. PCH2 travel guitars. I think I've got 3 of those that came in.
Those are great.
All right, tell us what's on these boxes here. If you can see in they, of course, put the sticker on the back side. Flip it around there, buddy.
All right, guys, we've got a E1 SS Deluxe Sunburst.
Deluxe, that's cool.
We got an E1 SS Sunburst.
Standard.
We have an AC222 Deluxe Goldburst.
That is really cool. Haven't seen one of those.
And we have a MDO 305E Sunburst.
Ooh, cool. And then there's some other cool mandolin type pieces in that other box.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, we got an EU 1T. We got a ukulele.
That's a 1, and then there's a 2 in there as well, I think.
Yes, there is, sir.
EU2, and then I believe there's an MDO 605 Goldburst.
There certainly is.
Woo!
There's also
Right.
Oh, there's also
an MD 304
and that one's super cool too.
oval hole.
We may have that one already sold. I gotta remember. I think that we actually may have a
right.
pre-order for that one.
Are you ready for questions?
We're
First
ready.
off, let's see if I
And then
can
tell us what
see
you guys
like
want to see first.
The very first thing, I think that, well, the thing is that Joe Jonas, may or may not be Jonas Brothers, says it would be awesome if you could unbox the E40 Madagascar, but I don't know if you want to save
It's
it.
in the garage.
His specifically? Mm-hmm. Do you want me to go grab it?
If you want us to open it,
Sure,
we do.
we'll do
I didn't want
that.
to open it because I was going to then tell people that they can't have one.
Says he really wants you to unbox it live.
Okay, then
So-
it's next. It's in the
I
garage.
will have to go run and do that. So, another question that I see, which by the way, there's a lot. Martin DE Retro or Eastman E20 LSH? That's the question.
Gosh, that's a hard one. Depends on what you want. If you're a Martin guy, I would get the retro. If you're looking for it's a large sound hole dreadnought, rosewood, Adirondack spruce top.
I can tell you what I would pick,
I would pick
but
the
I'm
LSH.
afraid to.
Yeah, it's going to be the LSH for me.
The second one.
And that's a hard one because
They're both
everybody
great.
thinks that we're on the lam for Eastman when we say that, but there's just so much value.
They're
in that
both
guitar.
great, okay, but the LSH has something to it. The Eastman
Just
stuff
in
is
value
awesome.
alone, there's just
And
way more.
if you
there.
haven't had a chance to play them before, just try them out, see what you think. You know, it's to each his own, but the
I'll do
latter.
this one.
Do we
The
have
ladder.
an E6 LG there?
We have one next door.
Oh, okay.
And there's also another guitar that's worth talking about that's also next door that just came in. I saw. By the way, if you haven't gone to the website, you can see we do have available LG E6 LGs, the new E6 LGs. There's also the new what is it? No, it's an AC it's a Luthier's Choice LOO Koa that is also next door right now. I just saw it. is online. It's also available online
Cool.
right now.
Okay.
So that just came in. Those are the specialty
Just so you guys
items
know,
from
after
the
you
NAMM
get
show.
to this, the first request actually from this was for the mandolins, the 815 and the 515.
We'll do that one right after I do this. I will open
Go
that.
crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and mute
Go find
and
that other
grab
one?
the other one. Yeah.
All right. So I'm grabbing first the E40 OM TC. I think that's what I'm grabbing. It's awful small. It says it's an OM. Yep, E40 OM. Yep, it is. Oh, it's gorgeous too. Look at the top on this. I love this new burst. That is also, it's got this brown / reddish orange
Oh, that's awesome.
color to it. Again, bone pins on these,
Look at that
on
top,
the 40s.
too.
I know.
Coming
Adirondack spruce top. Look at that. Some really nice bear claw horizontal. Some neat figuring going up and down. Perfectly quarter sawn. Indian rosewood back and sides. Herringbone on the back of these. The zippered back strip on the E40s. Yeah, this is great. I love this. So yes, E40 OM TC Sunburst. Super nice guitar to have. Another thing I like about, I think they do this on, yeah, they do, on the E40s as well as the Madagascars. They upgrade to the Goto 510 open gear tuners. You sure? I left one in there.
There's 2 boxes in there.
I'll look again. There you go. Tell them what you got, Corey.
Hey everybody, this is Corey here at the Acoustic Shop. I have a MD815. This is one that we haven't seen in quite some time, huh?
No, not a standard 815. We haven't. It's been all varnishes. I'm gonna look again.
So this guy is a Adirondack spruce top with bound front and back, bound fretboard too. Then we have really beautiful 2-piece maple back here on the back.
It's in there.
And yeah, these are just some of like the best mandolins ever for these prices. Yeah, and this one's awesome. I'm not much of a mandolin player, so that's the best I can do. But check these out. This is the all red classic ND815. They make this in a few different versions. They've had the varnish version. They've had the, I think it's just the tobacco sunburst version that they do. But yeah. Really,
Very,
really
very
nice.
nice.
Also, one of my
Alright.
favorite things about these are the cases that they come with this
yeah.
like wine burgundy looking case.
They're pretty nice.
They're very nice.
Dr. Robert was asking, do we do 5th string railroad spike installs? We do.
We do.
Yes.
We often do for folks who are needing that done. It does add, if you're ordering online, it does add a little bit of time to the actual expected shipping date.
Yeah.
Because it is a labor that we have to do. So if that's something that you're ever interested in with the instrument you got from us, just give us a call and let us know. We can get it taken care of for you. So that's the MD815. What am I looking for?
The other E40 00MR.
I really saw it whenever I was pulling stuff. I know I saw it whenever I was pulling it off of the pallet today. So,
You saw.
I think. Unless I was wrong.
I am muted. I am muted.
Okay.
I am unmuted now. All right. I see something similar, but that is not the same.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I saw then. Okay,
There's a
let's
regular
keep
one.
going real quick if we can. Did we happen to get an E1000 in any chance?
No.
A Sunburst E1000.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That doesn't even exist, really, E10 00 Sunburst doesn't exist. I'm looking up.
This was somebody that was asking about it, if you remember, a couple weeks ago about that does not exist. Okay.
It sometimes will show up. I'm not saying that it will never show up, but
it's just what it is. All right, so the next request, by the way, was a PCH2 TC. Whenever you guys want to get to that.
The only PCH2 I have TC is a travel TG.
Ah, a travel one.
All right, I'm looking for this deal to see what happened.
Steve is asking, just look at the website, are we out of TAS tumblers? I think yes, because I think that we had to switch companies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting into that though. MD815 versus the Bourgeois M5F. Do you have any thoughts on the tonal differences between those two real quick before you get into that?
Sure. I mean, there's differences, right? So the M5F is fully torrefied. So you have a fully torrefied Adirondack spruce top, fully torrefied maple, back and sides and neck, for that matter. And then from there, you're looking at appointments. Overall, I think the nut width is a little bit different on those, aren't they, John?
Say again, sorry, I was just deep searching.
The 815 versus the M5F, different nut width?
Correct.
Yeah.
Deeper body on the M5F, all full torrefied.
Yeah.
James tailpiece, upgraded tuners.
Yeah. So there's quite a few appointments that are upgraded for the difference there. But yeah, the bones are fairly similar, but still, once you get into the weeds of the mandolins, they're quite a bit different still.
All right, I got disappointment. Here's what happened. They didn't ship the E40 00 MR, and I know why, but I do have another one similar. So who is it that we got that's got?
It was Joe Jones.
Joe. Okay.
So Joe.
I got something. I'm going to break what I was going to do and show you something super special. There will be more of these. I found out only a few. Or their other one is in Pomona. They just haven't shipped it yet. And I will force them to get that out the door super fast. Because I'm going to tell you what's going on. Break it down. With the tariffs coming and the change in pricing, guys, this is not political. I'm not trying to get in anything nasty or anything. We're just going to discuss the reality of it. These companies that are bringing in imports are bringing them in fast to try to beat the tariffs. The prices are all going up March 1st. And this is with every company that I have that imports so far, except for so far Mexico and Canada. But any of the Chinese stuff that's coming in has got an extra price increase coming. To beat that, Eastman overloaded their warehouses with as much as they possibly could get in here, knowing that the election was over. That was a promise that was going to be held. They loaded their warehouses so full that some things they're not able to get at. Your E40 00 MR is there, and because they didn't get it out, I do know that they sent me, I just sent a message, they sent me a message back. They have promised they will now solidify all of the E40 00 MRs are coming here. I've got 4 more past the one that you have. But also found 2 of these. And there may be a couple of more of these that show up. And this is something that I have never seen before.
Yeah, so this is brand new, very similar to what you may have ordered, but with a little twist that John's going to show you here in a second.
And I'm real curious to see how this is going to look because I'm excited about it. And again, if Joe decides he doesn't want this instead, which is totally up to you, Joe. We'll wait on the natural. But they built it in a sunburst. And I will also have, like I said, at least 1 more, if not 2 more of these. MR. So Madagascar, first of all, it's rare to see the Madagascar. It was a small batch. Madagascar rosewood, back and sides, the tricolor herringbone on
which
the back.
I love.
We haven't seen this before
No.
on a Madagascar because we've never seen the Madagascar. We did see double O's, haven't we?
We have, but not in
Natural.
Madagascar like
Could
this.
you make it a little brighter, Trent?
So
Really
again,
hard to see,
Madagascar
but
back
it's
and sides.
beautiful.
This is perfectly quarter sawn.
That's
There's a little bit
beautiful.
right here
That's a great
that's
set.
Right off of it.
Yeah.
And then the Adirondack spruce top done in a sunburst E40. Super gorgeous.
That looks fantastic.
I know I have at least 2 of these that are going to be available. Again, Joe, if you get first right of refusal on this, if you decide you want to wait on the single or the natural top, it's yours. But again, that's what this is. Look at the bear claw curling that's going on in here. Take a look at that bad boy.
It's just amazing.
I'm showing it early. I was going to hide this and just not tell anybody
Well,
about.
That's what it is.
Up higher on the D.
Joe says that he will take that one, please. So
Okay, there you go.
We'll make that happen. It's also
There you
Joe
go.
Jones. It's not Joe Jonas. I don't know why I saw Joe
You
Jonas.
said Jonas.
I know, because that was just what I thought it was, but I was wrong. Sorry about that. But
Don't get
this is sick, so that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't have as good of an ear as John does.
All right, but
I'll get this
as
up.
Vince kind of pointed out, we gotta get through all these boxes, guys. There's a lot of stuff to be had, so go ahead and let's keep it going.
I don't perform well under pressure.
This was slipping. I knew it was going to go. It let go. Somebody didn't put it on the peg. I can't do a tone demo for you. We will get that fixed, but absolutely gorgeous. Look at
Definitely.
that. All right, so again, if you are wanting one, since Joe is going to take this one, I know I have one more that is sitting in the warehouse. I'm going to get them out this week. They're going to get this as well as the naturals. So we will have naturals. We're going to take all of the available natural E40 double O's and all of the sunburst ones. I have one more that's available, so if you want to reserve it, it's yours.
All right, I don't see anything directly that's asking. Do we have any E40Ds come in? Any dreads?
No, yes and no. I've got one coming in. It's for
Yep.
a customer that had to pay
So-
for it. It'll be here. I have available a E40 Dread Sunburst and a Dread Natural. I'm going to be putting my order in for our next batch to come in, hopefully today, if not tomorrow.
All
That's
right.
my plan.
All right, so I'm going to go back a little bit to check some questions also. Rich is saying, I appreciate the channel. Thank you very much. Speaking of Eastman, I have an E20D MRTC, and I'm considering an AC630. Could you maybe talk about the tonal and volume differences between those two?
There's a lot difference
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
the E20D MR.
Big difference.
First of all, the as you said, 622?
It's an AC630.
630. Okay, we got it at 630. He's going to open it up.
Well, there we go.
630 is huge bottom end. It's a big jumbo. Think Gibson J200 size guitar. In fact, it's very much modeled after that. I have the original prototype. It's one of my favorite guitars that I use on multiple sessions. It's just a fantastic guitar.
They're sweet.
But it's not a dread. It's going to be big, beefy low end with the maple kind of backing up that really huge low end. It kind of brightens it up just a hair. They look gorgeous. Super special guitars, but they are definitely different. Go ahead and show off your 630 before I do this one.
And then somebody's asking for the E6 LGSS. I'll go ahead and ask them to bring that over. We have
Okay.
played it on quite a few streams, but
See
no
if they can
reason why we
grab
can't
that
grab it.
Luthier's Koa too while
Okay.
they're grabbing it.
No
Oh, look
problem.
at that back. Holy smokes. That stuff looks like, look at right in here. That is just gorgeous. I can feel the ripples right now in that.
That is a great looking maple back, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
absolutely stunning. European spruce top on these gorgeous inlays. I love this. Like I said, this is your big. If I was a singer songwriter and just wanted big low end strumming stuff, the 630 is great for that. And that's what I love it for. That's like so rockabilly, country, singer-songwriter. I love it. The back and sides on this are super wonderful.
So I guess
Again,
if you're
all of
looking
these
to
are
get-
available, by the way,
Yeah.
if you give us a phone call, 417-720-1223. Every one of these Eastmans are officially, there's a product built, but they have not been received. It will probably be 2 days to 3, probably 2 days before we see these online pictures and stuff. If you want, though, these rare guitars, grab them while you can.
And so since you were talking a little bit about the E20
Looks awesome.
versus an AC630, I mean, I think that would be a very good collection. It's
Yeah.
they have a super variety. All right.
Look at him carrying them over. Not sans case. All right, I'll do this while you hold on to that, Corey.
grab that?
This is a Never disappoint.
I don't know what to do with this now.
This is what they sound like. I love these varnish sounding guitars for that. What a cool sounding guitar, looking guitar, varnish, vintage varnish. This has some of that cool chevron-y stuff going opposite direction this time. We usually see it going this way. It's actually kind of coming up and giving it on the outside. So
Chevron,
really,
I like that.
Yeah, really cool flame mahogany going on with this guitar. Violin varnish finish. Speaking of chevron mahogany, that's the new LG E6 LG SS. That guitar right there is a mahogany backside Sitka spruce top, unlike the E10 SSV, is an Adirondack. That is the brand new LG guitar. Cool guitar there,
These are the
Corey.
best.
So we do have at least
These are
one
so
or
cool.
two of those available right now. This I only have one available. This is the brand new Luthier Series Koa LOO.
Super awesome.
Love this sound port in here. All cool Koa guitar. Cool figure in this. Has kind of this blotchy stuff going on the sides.
And my
I like
favorite
it.
thing, the teal
Oh yeah,
line.
yeah. The blue and red purfling that is on this is just super cool. You don't see the red unless you're looking for it, but that same teal, and then they have red with the hurricane inlays. I really like that a lot. This is online as well as the LG. Those ones we did in earlier, and they're actually in and built up and ready to roll. So there we go.
Totally.
Yeah.
So
You got a place to shove that?
yeah.
Oh, Jonas. Hey, buddy.
Jonas
How
will
you
take it
doing?
back
When do I
next
get my
door.
shirt?
You don't get a shirt, buddy.
You can
have mine.
absolutely have one.
No matter what, John keeps the shirt. Okay.
Wild. Okay. There's that for you.
All right.
Thank you for taking
What you
those.
opening there,
Okay,
Corey?
so
Open
we
at
still
E10
have
SS.
a ton of questions, by the way,
Go.
guys. Let
Question
me
us.
look at them real quick. So I saw that it was buffering. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like it just fixed itself, though. I mean, there was nothing really crazy on our end, so glad that that's all good. Let's see. I saw a good question earlier, and I'm going to try and find it. Okay. I'm wanting a smaller body guitar, and I'm considering an E10 00 SSV or the new E6 LG. Okay, we're getting a lot of buffering again.
A T-Mobile connection. That's what you're doing.
Ain't no way.
This is an E10 Sunburst, John.
It is. We're waiting. We're not allowed to say anything yet.
Oh yeah, I guess this. Hold on like 2 seconds. Maybe this will fix it if I walk around with it. Alright, we're definitely back now, so.
Sorry, we were giving you all some fancy music there. This we showed the E10 SSV. This is just the E10 SS, again in a TC. Thermo-cured top. This one has the more Gibson-y tobacco sunburst. Beautiful mahogany. These are just great guitars if you're looking for that more J45 sound with an Adirondack spruce top. These, I got in 4 of them in the brown swirl, so a more tortoise look to them. And these are going to be that same
Wi-Fi's being weird?
shape. So there we go. Jason's working on the Wi-Fi, by the way, to get you guys better signal so you don't have the glitches and all the stuff. But the shape of these is great. I personally like it better than what they're using. It's going to look a little more yellow than what it actually looks like in real life because they use yellow backing tape.
Okay.
And these are very translucent, so you'll see that more color, but you'll get that brown tortoise look. Or if you like the fire stripe, I have one of the red fire stripe. So if that is something that gets you excited, that can be done. We can fix those here.
I'm excited about it.
All right, so I do want to, let's see, there's a lot of questions going on here. Sorry about the instability, by the way, guys. No idea what happened there, but I think it is good now.
Instability.
Okay. Andy A is saying, this is a good question. The JP Yairi that has been on order and paid for, now are they going to be hit by a tariff?
They should not be. We paid all that stuff. What most manufacturers have done is if you already have your order in, they will have to do it. So they're going to have to eat it. It's their deal.
Gotcha.
And besides that, guess what? The Yairis don't have. It's a Japanese import. They should not have a new tariff yet. There has not been any announced tariffs on Japanese product. It's only been China so far. It's been a 10% increase. Most of the companies are eating half of that. If and when they decide to do Canada and Mexico, that's going to be the interesting one.
So I don't know if you have an answer for this. This is still on the talk of tariffs. I wonder how big of a price increase consumers will have on Eastman and stuff like that. Do you know yet?
Yeah, it's exactly 5%. Exactly. Eastman ate half of it, and all the prices will go up May 1st. They're going to go up 5% on every single item across the board. That's literally it. Now, again, if you got your order in already, and we have that order in, you will be safe even though they haven't arrived, because I know a lot of things are still making their way. But again, these companies have dealt with this before. This is not new. We've had tariffs in and out. It's just a newer one that was very, very publicly broadcasted. And because of that, we're going to see these increases show up. I think so like I said, we're just going to see a price increase. It'll just list as that. 5%, honestly, for Eastman products, it's not going to feel that awful. And for most of you guys, if they hadn't said it, would probably assume that it's going to be just a price increase for 2025, except for the fact that most of these companies had a price increase for 2025.
All right, what did those pick guards fit on that you were showing
J45s. Now, in my opinion, I already battled with Eastman on this, and they may change this in the future. If I had one of the new LGs that was there, that's the pick guard I would put on it. That brown tortoise, perfect. That would be just the look that, in fact, that's why Mario sent that to me. But any J45 style guitar, so the E10 SS, the E20 SS, SSVs, you can definitely do that on. I prefer on the SSVs the long guards, which we've seen those before too, the big called Batwing guards, which we also will have those back in stock as well.
All right, so Joe said that he wanted to tell you that was a blessing in disguise. Thank you for so much for showing off the sunburst.
I had this weird feeling he was going to like it better. I had this feeling that we were going to have to switch him out.
Pretty awesome. Let's see.
Yeah, you got a very special
asking, I'm very tempted on that insanely figured AC 630.
It's ridiculous.
The only Eastman I currently own is an AC 33012. So that's why he was asking about a Madagascar Rosewood or a 630. So he already has a 12-string jumbo. So if you have a 330,
it's the exact same body size, maple, in a 6-string.
Yeah.
So it will sound different. Mahogany's going to be a little bit more warm. This will have a little bit more brightness character to it.
Are there any JP Yairis available? They're not.
The first ones coming in, we literally have the first 6 out of 10, I think, that are coming into the U.S. are coming here. 6 of them.
But if you're saying available for purchase, you can pre-order them. So.
Correct. Yes. I think we may have moved through most of ours. I may have one left of the JPs. We had a couple people that canceled, so I do have a couple available. They're supposed to be here in March. That's the last I've been told.
I did a bad job tuning this.
It's all right, Corey. It's all right. I've had so many years of having to do this by ear. It's not a big deal.
I didn't really tune it.
Okay, well, that's good too.
The next question I
TGs
see, by the
in
way,
two.
Tomas was asking, and I think it did get cut off actually during the broadcast. Did you give any input about an E10 00 varnish versus an LG? So, what's your thought?
If you're thinking of a varnish, you must be thinking of an SS. The only varnishes are an SS. E10 00 SS.
That's what he said earlier. He was just shortening it this time.
Two different kinds of guitars. The 00 smaller than the LG. LG gives you a little bit more mid-range throatiness. That's a great word to use, I guess. Throatiness. LG has its own character. If you are thinking that you like that 00 Gibson sound, definitely stick with the 00. If you think though that you want something a little bit more big sounding, yet still keep a lot of that same character, the new LGs are great for that.
Do we have any more mandolins in here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna open them.
This is one of my favorite guitars that's out right now in travel. We got it, I think, in natural and black tops. Or classic and black tops, maybe? No, not classic. Only in natural and black tops. I got one of each and one black top or two black tops in. I think one of these is also reserved. Rosewood laminate sides and back. It's the PCH, so laminate. And they do have the arched back to these. Solid spruce top in a travel size guitar. There you go.
Yeah.
The TG. That's great. Did you grab another? You find another super awesome mandolin? Ooh, these are cool. Look at this, a more brown version of the TV finish. This is new, guys. Usually these are very red colored. Am I wrong? Like, usually aren't these quite a bit more red, the CCTV? I think they have been. The old CCs were more brown like this.
Yeah, they look like
this
that.
This is much more classic colored.
Yeah, so this is like their classic finish, but with the hand. This is hand rubbed, right?
No, it's their TV finish. So what it is it's meant to be more like a vintage. They used to call it. They call it true vintage now. It was, what do they used to call this? It was a lacquer nitro. They called it a vintage nitro, VN.
Okay.
And the idea was a super thin, gives you a more dull, almost satiny finish, but still has gloss to it. This is meant to be their reproduction of a vintage nitro finish. It is a poly base finish, but that's not what this is supposed to be.
I didn't tune this one.
And they only brought that up because they had to stop doing nitro, correct? Yeah. Whenever I like barely started working here, we still had some with nitro before they had to stop.
This makes Trent feel good right here.
All right, how does the white rice Addy Top 1 compare to a TAS 58957?
Different sounding guitars.
Yeah.
I know, we always have to keep saying that.
Wildly
but they are
different.
So different.
They're wildly different guitars. I mean, one of them is Madagascar rosewood, the other is Indian rosewood. Atkin does a very, very light finish, very light build. So yeah, it's just an entire. They're two different sports, two different games.
Do you have the Fire Stripe pickguard that you could show off again?
It's right up there, Corey. Here's what I'll say about the two different guitars. Yes, they're both dreadnoughts with large sound holes. Atkin is meant to be more bolsterous and huge sounding. That's kind of what they do. Oh, ooh, this mandolin sounds fantastic. But it's a different sound where the Bourgeois / Eastman now sound, especially for the LSH, is much more tamed and kind of clarified, and it's just you know, it's designed to be more accurate. Whereas if you're looking for big and bold and just kind of huge sounding, I'd say the Atkin White Rice. If you want something that's going to mic a little bit better, that's going to kind of cut through a mix a little bit better,
I would agree with that.
The LSH
The Atkin
is gonna be
guitars are made to be very robust sounding guitars. That mandolin sounds awesome.
I agree. Jeremy will go nuts over this mandolin. That's a great sounding mandolin right there.
Yeah.
Could you say the model number?
That is
more
a
time, yeah.
MD 515 CC TV. Comfort Contour. I knocked your E's out of tune. It's my fault. All right, there was some more mandolins I wanted to dig into, so I'll let you
Do you
play with that
know
while I
the
dig
price
into
on it? 2 people are asking for the price.
I want to say those are right around the $1,600 price range.
That's what I was gonna guess too, and I think you're right.
Yeah, that's
in this
sweet.
box right here.
This is a good one, y'all.
It is. It's
Really, really good one.
like a above average mandolin.
They're like right about at 1,500, 1449, I believe, or 14 in that area.
Whatever, however much you're wrong, that's how much you have to make up for out of
Okay.
your paycheck.
And by the
Well,
way,
the last one that
none
we
of this
had-
stuff is online yet. So,
yeah. So if you're wanting it, call.
If you're wanting it, you're gonna have to call us and let us know.
But you can see that number right there on your screen.
Yes,
you
you
go.
can.
I got it fixed.
Good job.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't ordered your Corey face T-shirt yet, make sure to get that
So
done.
somebody was asking about the Gloss 222, if you don't mind.
Literally
The black
what I
swan.
have in my
Is that what
hand.
you're doing right now? Awesome. That's awesome.
I know what I'm
Oh, and then
doing.
earlier somebody did ask about an octave, so that's cool. We do have, it looks like an octave MD305E SB, so it's a Sunburst.
I also have a
300
605
series.
inbox too, so we got both
All right, so we have 2 different types of
octaves.
octaves. Very nice. Ronnie was asking, is the Eastman's, we were just talking about that a second ago, is the Eastman's True Tone finish a poly-based finish?
It is.
And are they generally thick finishes?
Not really. It's actually designed to be super thin in comparison. It is literally the exact same finish that Bourgeois uses on their standard finish. It is one that Dana formulated to be as close to a nitro finish as possible, done in a water-based urethane. So, it's super hard and thin.
Here we got a 305 MDO 305E in the Sunburst.
Yeah.
So this is a satin finish guy. We got your standard fare here, Sitka spruce top. We got maple back and sides, maple neck, the whole 9 yards.
All the nines.
Yeah, to the nines.
All right, we're moving on to the AC 222 Gold Burst.
I love that.
That is the Gold Burst on a thermo-cured Sitka spruce top.
John, I have a
The
question for you.
Avoncall.
How would you describe the sound of Avoncall?
I think it's a slightly brighter rosewood, in my opinion. It has definitely got a lot of rosewood characteristics. It is not the same as rosewood.
A bit more scooped.
I would say so, yeah,
Yeah.
and got a little bit more top end, in my opinion. I think that's pretty close to being in tune. So you can make some
Sounds good to
music
me.
on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I want to cover a couple things. I did go over the phone. I told you guys we got the one E4000 Madagascar Sunburst. I know there's one more of those at least available. There could be more. I already reserved more than that if they do come in. So, but I can only guarantee that there is one more. But what I can guarantee you is there are 5 natural top Madagascars that we have secured here for the shop.
Very cool.
And so if you are wanting one of those, call and reserve them. I know they are there. They're trying to find those in the warehouse at the deal. They're just overloaded in the warehouse. I never finished that story of what was going on in the warehouse and the tariffs and all that stuff. But
That's
basically,
what it is.
they have so
Yeah,
many
you did.
guitars in the warehouse they can't get to some of them. It's not just guitars either. They told me it's tubas and cellos.
They're
and
shoveling
everything.
through them.
This is one of my favorite value guitars out there right now. It's in the deluxe series as well as that 222 was. This is the E1 SS Deluxe Sunburst. This is a great guitar. Very similar to the E10, except no Adirondack spruce top, Sitka spruce top. It'll be Sapele back in sides, so not that gorgeous flame mahogany, but it does come with a Fishman pickup already installed. These are, I think $779 is the price on these.
That's
somewhere
about right.
in there,
Yeah.
something or other.
760.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think, yeah.
So yeah, these are in. I've got this available right now as
Very, very
well.
nice. Couple of questions I see. What is your best playing mandolin under $1,000?
The MD 315
Yeah.
or 305.
It's basically the 315 is like right at 1,000, I believe. So
Yeah, they're like 1,000 something.
maybe some change. So
Yeah.
that one is definitely
The-
worth it if you're at that 1,000 level.
If you like an A style, the 305s are fantastic. They're $600 something dollars.
What does the AC222 compare to? What does it compete with in regards to like Taylor or Martin?
I would say it's an upgrade from their 200 series in a grand auditorium, in that it's actually going to have quite a bit of upgrade stuff. It's going to have oven call. I want to say you have to get to the 300 series for oven call. Again, Taylor's making some changes. Somebody stumped me the other day, and they're like, "Have you heard of this new Ironwood or Iron Heart?" I've never heard of this wood before. It was very strange. So they're making some changes. I think the 300, 400 series is changing to that. I would say it's in that 300 series, except with upgrades. It's going to be a full gloss finish. It'll be a nice pickup setup in it as well, and the price point much lower. So I would say it's in that 300 series from Taylor.
Heck yeah. What do you have, Corey?
To keep up with what John was saying, we have the E10 SS, the E10 SSV, the E1 Sapele Deluxe that John just showed you, and finally unboxing an E6 SSTC.
I lost my knife.
Another staple in... They're over here, John. I got
Both of
you.
them?
I
All
got
right,
you,
thank
dude.
buddy.
So this is going to be, of course, your thermo-cured Sitka spruce top. We have
The full maple, or sorry, mahogany.
full mahogany sides and back, all solid, of course, including the neck and everything. So this is kind of the step up from the E1D Deluxe, or the E1 SS Deluxe, sorry.
Hard shell case.
Because you do get the hard shell case. Now, a lot of the appointments are still there. I mean, you're still getting a thermo-cured Sitka spruce top on the E1 SS. But with this, you get a hard shell case, true mahogany, and yeah, these are just, I mean, these are a staple in our shop. They never last very long. And if anybody's looking for a J45 style guitar,
A little more affordably.
a little more affordably, this is 100% one you should take a look at.
Awesome, awesome. Tex was asking me 5 years ago, did I think that I would be talking like that with all the shorthand of Eastman stuff? No, I did not, but
All these guitar
now
talks.
I do. I know.
There, you know, I don't think about that much, but there is a lot of shorthand and kind of like different nomenclature
is,
that we
yeah.
use that is probably a lot like if my mom is watching right now, she would think that we're talking in
Gibberish.
Could you
gibberish.
please tell me what the serial number is on the E6 SS that you just showed, if you could? I think it should be on a tag on the outside of it. Is it not underneath the ukulele?
It won't be, it's the only one we'll have. Because it's not online yet.
Oh,
But
okay.
because we just got this one in. I don't think we have
Well,
one
if you're
in
looking
stock.
for that one, then it will be the
But
only one.
I will tell you what that serial number is. Just
Johnny
because.
Boy says hello from Wales.
Where'd you put it?
Thank you so much for joining us from Wales. That's awesome. I love whenever we get international viewers. It's pretty cool, and I've seen a couple today. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's right here. All right, the serial number on this is 8892 is the last four of
There
that.
we go. Ronnie said, this is just super nice also. Thanks for answering all of our questions. This is an awesome format, and you guys are awesome. Shout out to Hinkley, which is me, for managing 150 plus in the chat. By the way, there's a lot of people watching. Thank you all very, very much
Yeah,
for watching
hey
us.
guys, if
Thanks
you
for
have
hanging out
not
with
yet
us.
done the old like
Yeah.
and share and all that comments, obviously comments are great. Like and share, please. This is Corey's victory lap right here for his.
This is my victory lap. This is my victory mile, man. So
Super cool.
I got an EU2T.
Correct.
EU2D?
EU2D.
EU2T.
I love when Corey giggles. My favorite
Sitka
giggle.
spruce, Avencall on these
Correct.
guys. So this is going to be your tenor, the T signifying tenor. These are really, really awesome ukuleles that do come with a little gig bag that is the same type of material that they use on their PCHs. Super awesome ukuleles if you're looking for a really high quality one at not too crazy expensive of a price. I think these are under several $100s. And they're
I'll say they're in like $200 range.
Yeah.
and they're
I gotta get me
pretty
one.
they're pretty impressive for that. So EU2T.
Can we get a close-up of the t-shirt? By the way, guys, let me go ahead and leave a link to it again, but there's a nice close-up of the, oh yeah.
That's me.
I'll leave the link to it again, though.
I gotta tell y'all,
I wish I looked
mine is way more 3D than what Corey's is. I don't know how that happened, but mine's definitely got more shape to
That's
it.
a callback if you guys watch the videos. Y'all should go watch the video.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, he lost. So. Not even worth talking about.
It
right?
is not worth talking about. All right. This is one of the last ones we got to open up. There was a couple little things, but this is the big one. This is the MDO 605 octave mandolin. We showed the 305E. This is the full gloss, higher end appointments, block inlays, gold burst, much nicer looking back and sides on this. It's just much more upgraded. Again, K&K pickup already installed in the 600 series. You gonna play a tune? We didn't talk about that guitar, which we need
E10.
to.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm serious. This will disappear before the end of the day. I'm almost certain it will not make the website. We got people waiting on it. So if you're one of those people who's waiting on the E10D CC,
Did I close
look at
enough?
that top. It's absolutely gorgeous brown in that one. Adirondack
Yeah.
spruce top. What's the back look on this one? Because I know that's what everyone's going to ask.
Yeah. Let's take a look. This is a relatively more typical.
But the sides have
back.
some really good flame to them.
Yeah, they do.
What can we play, Corey?
I don't know. What's something?
Let's do, you can do the Blackberry Blossom. I'll try it on octave mandolin. Great sounding guitar. All right, there you go. I had to fight my way through that one. That was a big stretches for the old Blackberry Blossom on an octave mandolin. Anyway,
You did it, man.
guys, we made a mess. Guess what I get to do now? I'm going to leave this mess and let Hinkley clean it up. And that's my favorite part about all of these live shows is look at all this mess. Trent, look at this. We're going to make Hinkley. Usually Hinkley makes Trent do it. We're going to make Hinkley clean this.
Rude.
She's got
It's
the face.
a team
Have you seen
effort.
this face? Look at this. She's looking so mad at me. She's mad.
Hinkley's
I'm
not
happy.
mad.
I'm having a great time right now.
mad at you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm having a great.
I'm having a really good time
A
right now.
wonderful time right now.
I don't know if you're referencing something.
Anyway,
Okay.
I could be.
Okay, that's fine. Any other ukes? We had a one version of that.
We did get a
So-
one, which is just the Sapele, exactly
Yeah.
the same tenor. I think there's a
Yep.
couple other in the shop as well right now.
Somebody did
Some
ask
Martins.
the price on the E6 SS Deluxe.
I think those are right at
and-
1,200.
Yeah.
Like 11.99.
Same price as the E6
Yeah.
LG. I know that.
Yeah, so they're right at
Yeah.
1,200. I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain.
All right, and then Torified Top was a question. I honestly have
On
no
what?
idea which.
Most
they were
everything will have a
mentioning.
Torified top that we played here
Yeah.
today.
So I'm sorry
Mandolins,
about that. I
not
don't
so
know
much,
exactly
but the
which one you're
guitars,
talking
yes.
about.
Yes.
Do we have any more? Is
That's
that
pretty
it?
much it.
I mean,
There's a couple little pieces that we didn't grab, but we really grabbed almost everything.
I don't know if you see this box graveyard that we've developed
What's
here.
that one?
E4000 TC Sunburst.
Standard. Oh, we do need to show that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Not.
forgot,
Oh
that
yeah,
got
that's
buried.
that's an Indian Rosewood one.
This one is also another semi-rare guitar. We
Well,
don't
let's
see
end
this
on
one.
that.
Not a Madagascar,
So I
but
think
it
that
is
they were
an
asking on the
E40.
605. So the 605 would not have torified woods, correct?
The 60
The
MDL 605? No.
605? Yeah, no.
No, that would be the bourgeois version of that same octave mandolin.
Actually, no. I was asking the one that Corey just played for Blackberry
E10?
Blossom.
Yeah, it's a E10 DTC.
That is absolutely torified.
Yeah,
There you
for
go.
100%. Yeah. It's a pretty dark top on there.
There we go.
Go
Ending
fall.
it on a high note.
Yep, this is another beautiful guitar.
Beautiful.
Here, Corey, I'll let you have that one. I'm gonna take this spot right here.
You shouldn't hand knives like that. You're supposed to hand them upside down.
He's got some sweet
Knife fight.
nunchuck skills.
Oh yeah. Quick reminder, by the way, guys, as we're wrapping up, if you have any other comments, leave them below. I can maybe answer a couple
Another
questions
nice
right now.
looking guitar. Again, the big difference between this one and the one we saw earlier is literally just going to be the fact that it's Indian rosewood. So same
Yeah.
idea, Adirondack spruce top, Indian rosewood sides and back. You won't see that tricolor herringbone.
Yeah, that's true.
That they do on the Madagascar guitars. But this one will have the Indian rosewood sides and back, thermo-cured Addy spruce top with the new gorgeous brown red sunburst. I love it. E40 00SB. This is a TCSB. So we do have one of these in stock as well. This one I don't think I have availability for more of those anytime soon. But I will have
Real quick,
more
Yeah.
dreads.
And this one is
More
pre-sold,
OMs.
so.
before you put it away, though, somebody wants to hear a C run. Corey, they want to hear a C run.
Well, that's
Didn't
going
do
to
a
be.
single. You know what? No.
And then.
See, that was just a C run. Hey,
Good job, guys.
hey, Corey. Nobody will ever say C run forever.
Oh, whatever. He's saying that right now, and we're going to get another one of those in the mail.
J-
I know you are.
J run forever. J run.
All right. Good
Hey,
job,
guess
guys.
what? I had to wear Corey's face. The J run's better than the C run. That's all there is
Really?
to it.
Is that the next poll that I should put out?
No. Stuff's falling, guys.
Ah!
That's bad.
Quit that.
All right.
All right. I think that's that, guys.
It's
Let's-
a whole
let's
bunch of
call it a
fun.
day.
Guys, I hope you had fun with us on this Takeover Tuesday. Me and Corey, I love these me and Corey runs. This was
I had
a good
fun.
time. Yeah.
John probably is
gonna-
just saying that.
You think he's just saying that?
So many cool guitars, so many cool mandolins.
So little time.
Yeah, and there's a ton of cool banjos too. Tomorrow will be Shop Talk. We will be in here. I guess I have to wear a t-shirt again tomorrow.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. We'll be playing some
Trust
music.
is saying,
answer
John,
questions.
you should have to shave your head if you lose
No,
next time.
I'm not doing that. That's
To
not gonna
match
happen.
Corey,
It's not gonna happen.
is what they said.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
But here's what I want to tell you guys. Me, Jeremy, and Jason will be leaving on Monday of next week. We are
Oh
going
yeah,
to
we
be
have some
in
cool stuff
Bend,
coming up.
Oregon. I'm building, I think there's 2 people that are building special edition guitars while we're up there. I'm going to be designing, I got 2 other designs. We will be finishing out the 1940s. There is one 1940 left that has not been spoken for yet from the initial batch. That's all we have right now. There was somebody that called about it, but they have not yet solidified it. So if you're wanting one of those, give us a call. We're going to be filming content about the 1940 projects, seeing those in build process. They're in build process right now in Bend. But me, Jeremy, and Jason will be up there Monday through Thursday. We'll come home early Thursday. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool too.
That's very exciting. By the way, guys, we can officially advertise Mr. Jens coming in.
That's right.
So
Jens Kruger, the week after that, will be here. We will talk about banjos. Guess what? We also, I think we talked about this earlier, we are now a Martin Online preferred dealer.
Yay.
There's going to be a lot of really cool stuff coming because of that. There's some brand new guitars that just got shipped to us that we'll have a first look at, so you'll be able to see content on those if you subscribe to this channel before anybody else does, including a new anniversary model that will be coming out in a few months.
Exciting.
Yeah, that's kind of top secret. So I'm pretty excited about all those instruments on their way. Plus, it's going to give us opportunities to get some new special models that only online preferred dealers
if I could,
will be able to do.
That is extremely awesome. If I could circle back real quick to Jens, just to fully advertise, guys, we're doing a very special edition of Shop Talk. Tuesday, actually. So we'll probably not do a Takeover Tuesday, but instead we're going to do an evening Shop Talk.
That's in 2 weeks.
So that's in 2 weeks, yeah. So next Tuesday or something like that.
The Tuesday after this Tuesday.
The Tuesday after this Tuesday.
Not this Tuesday
Mark
right
your
now.
calendars.
The next Tuesday and then one more Tuesday.
We'll talk a little bit more, yeah, exactly. We'll talk a little bit more in depth about the schedule whenever it comes even closer. I believe that we're aiming for 5, though. So at 5 p.m. start time on a Shop Talk. And then,
is that true? I didn't know we were going to do that.
Okay, I didn't know that you didn't know that yet.
I didn't know that. Nobody's told me. I'm going home on Tuesday. I got lessons on Tuesday night. Vince, come on, you know. By the way, I will be there 5:30, not 5 for me, so that's 7:30 your time. So let's plan on that. Also, a special Shop Talk next week, not this week, but we're thinking we're going to be able to do a Shop Talk from Bend live with our good buddy Tom Bedell and some of the folks at in Bend, Oregon. So
very cool.
That'll be cool as well.
Real quick, guys, to make sure that you see all of that immediately, please subscribe
buttons.
and hit the little bell. That way you actually get notified every single time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I think that's that. We should leave. Is more stuff falling over there?
Sounds like it.
I'll fix it later.
Oh, that's great.
That's okay.
All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me
guys.
and Corey and Trent and even Hinckley, who was mean to me this whole entire time.
Wow.
Yeah, quit being mean. Okay.
I'm not. I'm nice.
Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see ya.